Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into Edgar Wright's new take on The Running Man, starring the ever-charming Glenn Powell. Now, this movie has been a bit of a mixed bag. It's hovering around a 65% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's definitely finding its audience, but it's not a runaway hit. One of the boldest moves the film makes is changing the original ending from Stephen King's novel, which is always a risky play. But an even bigger swing was putting artificial intelligence front and center in the plot, especially with all the real-world controversies surrounding AI right now. What's really fascinating, and honestly, a bit unsettling, is director Edgar Wright's take on how audiences reacted to the film's AI elements. During test screenings, he noticed something that deeply disturbed him. Viewers had absolutely no trouble understanding the complex AI concepts, like deepfakes and AI-controlled drones. It suggested to him that the genie is well and truly out of the bottle. We're so immersed in this technology that what once felt like far-off science fiction is now just our reality. Let's break down how this AI focus came to be. Wright's 2025 version of the story, which was originally written back in the 70s, really cranks up the AI. The dystopian future is filled with deep, autonomous drones, and it's all orchestrated by a sinister AI system. It feels alarmingly close to home, doesn't it? In an interview with Inverse, Wright shared his discomfort. He said, "We had to test screenings for the movie, and there was nothing on that level that people didn't get, which is also disturbing." He went on to explain his fear that we're heading towards a point where people just won't be able to believe their own eyes. The toothpaste is out of the tube, and it's never going back in. This audience familiarity with AI, while making the filmmaking process easier, is a major downer for the director. He didn't have to spend precious screen time explaining the technology. But the fact that everyone gets it so easily highlights a scary truth about our society. So, where did this idea to lean so heavily into AI come from? Wright explained that the seeds were already there in Stephen King's original novel. Even though terms like deepfake and AI didn't exist back then, the concept of media manipulation was a core theme. He pointed to a scene in the book where the main character, Ben Richards, makes a recording, but the show's producers re-added his words to make him say something completely different. Wright said they just took that idea and ran with it, updating it for the modern era. He also talked about how 25 years of reality TV have conditioned us. We're now accustomed to a certain kind of tawdry, manipulated entertainment, which made his job easier in a strange way. He said, "What was interesting about doing is that we didn't have to explain anything. That's almost a gift, to have an element in a science fiction movie where everybody understands what's happening." On one hand, our AI-obsessed culture helped make the film more relatable. Audiences can see a reflection of their own world on screen. But on the other hand, as Wright pointed out, there's something deeply disturbing about how desensitized we've become. These tropes from dystopian fiction are no longer just fiction. They are becoming more and more prevalent in our daily lives. Think about it. We have major Hollywood figures like Joe Russo talking about a future of AI-driven entertainment, which to many sounds like a creative nightmare. We even have a completely AI-generated actress named Tilly Norwood getting representation from an agency. It all starts to feel pretty bleak and depressing, doesn't it? The lines between fiction and reality are blurring faster than ever. For now though, Edgar Wright's more immediate concern is the box office. His AI-focused version of The Running Man is trying to succeed where the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger version failed. That original film was a notorious box office flop, and the studio is surely hoping that this modern, tech-savvy update with Glenn Powell at the helm can avoid the same fate. Will the film's chilling relevance be enough to draw in crowds? Or will it be another case of a cult classic in the making? Only time will tell. What do you guys think? Is the widespread understanding of AI a good thing? Or is it as disturbing as Edgar Wright believes? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.